let's go do some hand beading. Okay, let's go. This is what we're gonna work on today's video, and if this is your first time beading, welcome, because you're gonna learn everything. And if you have been beading before, you're also welcome, because this is gonna help elevate your beading technique, take it to the next level. This is like how-to video, so I'm gonna show you step by step. I will encourage you to like and save it so you can come back to it as you start beading yours, so you can ask questions and follow along without losing track of my video. I'm gonna show you the beads that we use, like every single step. But before then, let's see what we need. So depending on what you're working on, you should get these beads and sequins in the shade and the color that you're working with. As for me, I'm working with orange and pink, so I do have my pink beads in different shades, different kinds of beads, right? And same thing with my pink. I also got this beads in different shades, different shapes and sizes, because that's how the eyes work. Like for me, I design based on how I see stuff, right? So I have tiny ones like these, I have big ones like the one you're seeing on the tube. I have this is like orange and pink, kind of, I don't know. I love that because it matches with what I'm working on. I also got this pink sequence, and there's something about this pink. I look, because this dress was like last minute, so I wasn't able to find orange sequence, but I got these two pink sequence, and it totally worked. You're gonna see that design. So for this sequence, it's like 3-in-1, and I love these sizes. Okay, so there's the big sizes, there's the middle one, and there's the little one, the tiniest one, right? So I'm gonna put them together so you see how they look. All right, so the tiniest one is this one, and that's on the top. The middle one is like the middle size, right? The biggest, that's the biggest size. The middle one and the tiny one. And sometimes I use them like how it is. I put the big one and I put bead in the middle. I put the middle and I put bead in the middle, and I put the tiny one, right? So I layer it like that, and I love that. I have the color exact, to work with what I have. All right, so this tiny one also works, and as you can see, well, we're gonna experiment and you will see a lot. So let's go with this. This is the motif, like the simple line that I drew, like a branch, to fill up this space that I have on the lower part of the front dress. So I use pencil. You can use a white pencil, you can use chalk, whatever you want. I use these 3 things. Okay, so we're gonna start beading right now. All right, so I thought I was, like in the frame, but the camera is over my head. I didn't know that I was cut off, but hey, you get the idea. Okay, so I go back by 1/4 of an inch, right? So I fit like 4 tiny glass beads, and I have sequence on the end, and then I go back by 1/4. Okay, like 1/4, not up to half an inch, like 1/4. So you can see now. Let me show you how it does. Let me show you what I do. So now I'm done with the beading, right? I lay it flat and I go back, okay, by 1/4 of an inch, and I pulled it, and I feed another 4 to 5 beads, and I follow that black pencil. As you can see the pencil, right? I follow that line to get it, and this is what I have. I thought I have the branches without the flower, but I did not. So I'm gonna lift this so you see where the branch stopped, right? So yeah, that's where the branch stopped. All right, so I already did this flower. We're gonna work on this one and this one together on this video, and you're going to learn how I did it. All right, so let's get to work. Okay, I have these tiny orange beads. These are gonna go in between the sequence, and this pink one is going to be the middle part. Okay, so I'll go with the big pink, the dark pink, followed by the middle, and then followed by the tiny one. these little beads will go in between each of them. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on today. I hope you're ready. Get your beads, get your needle, your thread. Let's go. So I start with 1/2 inch away from where the branch ended. I just make 1 stitch so I can pass the pink bead through there. Okay, so remember it's 1/2 inch. So now we're going to put the pink bead, a needle through the pink bead. Okay, when we pass it through, we're going to stitch one more time. Okay, to secure it, make sure it's tight. Okay, and also watch the tension of your thread. Don't pull too hard to create tension. Just make sure it's normal. So I go back again. This is the second time that I'm going through the pink, right? So we go another 1/2 inch close to where the branch that I did ended, right? We go like that. It doesn't matter where. So we're gonna go like this. I'm going in circle at this point. So I will fit the big one. So this is the biggest size of the dark pink one, and then I'll fit the little orange bead as the second layer, like I told you guys. And then now I'll go with the lighter, like which is the middle one of the lighter shade of pink. So it's, as you can see, it's still big, the middle, and the small, but just different color. So now I have the orange, right? And then the last layer is the smallest sequence that I will layer on top of the orange bead that I have. Then now I need 2 more orange beads, the tiny little beads over it, right? So with that should be enough to cover the 1/2 inch that we did. So this is what it looks like after I laid everything how it will look like. I pull it out towards the orange, the pink bead. Now I'm gonna pass through under the pink, okay, then go out by another 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna go like in circle. I already eyeball stuff. I work, sometimes I measure, most times I go with my eyeball, like I eyeball it. So if you cannot eyeball, 1/2 inch around, right, it's gonna go like in circle around that pink bead. I want you to draw like a circle line, okay? If you cannot follow that little like 1/2 inch all around, just draw a circle as a guide. That will guide you through the whole process. But for me, I just eyeball it, okay? Flowers don't have to be perfect. Even real flowers are not perfect, right? So why would mine be perfect? So I try as much as I can to make sure the flower is perfect. But if it's not a big deal, okay? So if you like, draw it. If not, just follow along, okay? Now that's the second set. I put it right straight under the pink, another 1/2 inch away from the middle pink, right? The middle pink bead. So one step at a time, right? Now we're getting somewhere, right? So we're gonna do the third one. Okay, so with this one, I think we're gonna just make it like tighter. Okay, it's gonna be tight. So just the same thing. I go out by another 1/2 inch. As you can see, I'm going in circle. Even though I didn't have the line, I am just stitching around. We're going in circle. Okay, you already get the idea. So make sure your beads are layered just like this and just follow along. Okay, and another thing that I like if you look at what I'm doing right now, if you want like a half flower, this is the perfect technique to use to create half flower. Okay, when I do this next one, then you're gonna understand what I'm saying, because with sometimes you might need half of the flower, not like the whole full circle. Yeah, so this is it. Look at how cute that look already. It looks so perfect as a half. Okay, but we are not doing half, we are doing full circle. Okay, so we're gonna go. And please, if you have any question, let me know. Okay, so we'll talk about it maybe in this video or another video. Well, not in this video, but if you ask question, I will answer you in another video. So look at how it look half already, right? But let's continue. We're gonna fill this circle. We're gonna fill the flower like it's gonna be full circle, right? Like the one I showed you from the beginning of the video. Okay, so let's just keep going. So as you can see, I think we have a little opening, but it's super small. I'm thinking, do I just fill it up or do I just leave it? But at the end of the day, I decided to fill it up. All right, like I said, it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Normally, I would have just let it be, but you know what? I decided to fill it up, and that's exactly what I did right here. It's all packed and filled up, and my flower is looking cute. All right, see, I like it already. What do you think? Give me a heart emoji and we'll move on to the next. All right, so this is the last one, the tiny one, like the last one on the top. It's gonna be the smaller one. It's not going to be as filled up as the two other flowers. And if you look very well, you will see that with this one, I went with the lighter shade of pink sequins. I did make a mistake. I make one mistake here, but I don't think you will notice what it is unless I tell you. So comment mistake. If I get a lot of people make the comments mistake or write mistake in the comment section, I will share it with you. But for now, I will let you figure it out. Okay. So yeah, let's go. As you can see, it's a little, not as packed as the other one, but that's how I like it. And the shades are different, so I cannot flip what I had from the other one. The other one has the big one as the dark pink, right? And then the two middle and the last one was light. On this one, I flipped it. The last one is the biggest shade and the lighter shade of pink, and the two in the middle are the dark shade of pink, right? So that's exactly what I did. So as you can see, we're almost done. I hope you're enjoying this so far. Okay, let me know if you have any question. I chose not to cut anything. I want you to see every single step, even the mistakes that I made. I want you to see them as well. That's why I decided to play everything, show you all the videos from beginning to the finish, so you learn all you need to learn. Okay, all right, so we're done. Look at that, it's so cute. I love it. And this is the big one here. What do you think? Do you like it? Look at it a little farther away. I love it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And this is the top part, how the top part looks. And yeah, I like it a lot. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and follow for more content like this.